Welcome back to the Become a Personal Chef podcast, the show where your passion meets profit and your talent finally gets the business engine it deserves. I'm your host, Louis Montan, the guy who spent 20 years behind the scenes making sure my wife's personal chef business didn't collapse under the weight of new equipment, unbilled invoices, and the occasional client who thought organic meant no calories. Today we are stepping into a big one. The episode everyone secretly wants to know the answer to. Is now actually a good time to become a personal chef? Or am I about to jump into a burning saute pan? Spoiler, you're cooking at the perfect moment. This is the best time in history. Yes, history to build a personal chef career. Let's talk about why. Section 1. The world has changed and your skill set just became premium. We're living in a world where people outsource literally everything. You got people paying someone to walk their dog, fold their laundry, stand in line for them, and my personal favorite, organize their refrigerator. Let me be clear. If people will hire someone just to label the hummus drawer, they will absolutely hire you to cook their meals. Cooking has gone from basic life skill to magical talent possessed only by people on YouTube. Clients look at a cutting board like it's a NASA control panel, and you can walk into a kitchen, chop an onion without losing a finger, and saute something confidently. You're basically a wizard with a knife. The demand is sky high because the ability is rare. The rise of the experience economy. Here's something most beginning chefs don't realize. People don't want food. Food is everywhere. They want customization. They want health and convenience. They want experiences. And personal chefs offer all three. It's no longer how much for the meals. It's, can you help my family eat healthier? Can you cook meals around my kids' allergies? Can you give me back an hour of my day? Can you handle this dinner party so that I don't burn the salmon and destroy my marriage? People are starved, not for food, for time, energy, and sanity. You aren't selling meals, you're selling relief. And the economy loves businesses that remove stress. Section 3. Meal kits, delivery apps, and takeout have actually helped the personal chef industry. I know what you're thinking. Louis, there are like 87 meal kits now. Doesn't that hurt us? Nope. It does the opposite. Here's the truth that meal kit companies don't want to put on their billboards. People don't want to cook. They want to eat. And after they've burned their patience on HelloFresh, DoorDashed their disappointment dinner, or microwaved a $19 healthy bowl that tastes like despair, guess who they turn to? The personal chef, the human, the professional, the one who gets it right. Every meal kit failure creates one more personal chef client. Bless them. We should send Blue Apron a thank you card. Section 4. Health consciousness has exploded. You've noticed it. Everyone has a thing now. No gluten, no dairy, no seed oils, no joy. And clients want someone who can navigate this world without rolling their eyes. Here's the gold. People are finally willing to invest in their health, not as a luxury, as a need. Athletes, busy professionals, parents managing allergies, people healing from chronic conditions, executives who want cognitive performance. Yeah, that's a thing. They're not looking for a chef, they're looking for a partner in their health journey. When you become that person, you become indispensable. Section 5. Technology has finally caught up to you. 20 years ago, running this business meant binders, sticky notes, and calling clients like it was 1994. Today, you can invoice with one tap, automate weekly menus, schedule clients while waiting in line at Trader Joe's, market yourself without spending a penny, build a brand on Instagram with a single good photo. Tech used to be a barrier. Now it's your assistant. It never calls in sick. You're running a business that fits in your pocket. That is revolutionary. Section 6. The entrepreneurial boom. COVID didn't just shut restaurants, it launched chefs. Thousands of chefs left kitchens, burnt out, underpaid, and fed up. Some started meal prep businesses. Some became virtual instructors. Some became private retreat chefs. Some launched high-end experiences. And guess what? The public now knows what a personal chef is. 20 years ago, I had to explain our business like I was describing an alien. Now people nod and say, "Oh yeah, my friend has one." Or, "My coworker uses one every week." Or, "Wait, you mean I can have someone cook just for me?" The industry isn't hidden anymore. The awareness exists. The demand exists. The market is educated. You are no longer an obscure luxury. You are a known solution. Section 7. Most chefs still undervalue themselves, which is a great opportunity for you. Let me drop a spicy truth. Most personal chefs still charge like they're apologizing for existing. They're afraid to ask for real money, afraid to show their value, afraid to pick a niche. And clients don't want cheap, they want confidence. You walk in speaking clearly about a niche, your process, your value, you rise above 90% of the field instantly. It's not hard to stand out. It just requires clarity and professionalism. And we're teaching you both. Section 9. The barriers to entry are lower than ever. Let's list what you don't need. A commercial kitchen, a food truck, $100,000 in startup costs, a staff, investors, a restaurant degree, Michelin level plating skills, a 40-page business plan. Here's what you actually need: a knife, a pan, a cooler, insurance, a client, and a system. Compare that to opening a restaurant, launching a catering company, starting any other food business. You win. Your overhead is low, your risk is low, your profit margin is high, your income scales with skill, not square footage. This is the leanest, most elegant food business model in existence. Section 10. The industry is only going up from here. I'm not predicting trends, I'm watching them. Here's what's growing: personal wellness spending, food allergy cases, specialized diets, remote work culture, disposable income among professionals, at-home luxury services, the desire for convenience, and every one of those boosts your industry. The personal chef space isn't saturated, it's expanding. The only missing piece? People like you stepping in with clarity and confidence. Closing. The time is now. So if you've been sitting there wondering, is this the right moment? Should I wait? Maybe next year when I'm really ready. Let me save you a year of your life. You're ready enough. The industry is ready for you. Clients are waiting for you. There has never in the history of modern food been a better time to become a personal chef. And this podcast, this series, this journey we're on together, it's your roadmap to step confidently into an industry that's not only thriving, but needs you, needs your niche, needs your personality, needs your food. Because there is someone out there right now who is overwhelmed, overworked, and praying for exactly what you bring to the table. Your job is to find them. My job is to show you how. Join me next week for episode 4. We'll talk about the power of niching down and how the right niche can turn you from a chef into the chef they've been searching for. Until then, keep your knives sharp, your meals delicious, and your confidence higher than a pan of flambe gone wrong. I'm Louie. Thanks for listening. If you heard something today and thought, that's me, that's my situation, then you're exactly who I'm talking to. You don't have to figure this out alone. One more time before we wrap, visit becomeapersonalchef.com and check out the bookstore. I've built those resources so you don't have to invent everything from scratch. If you're already working with clients, go claim your listing on personalcheffinder.com so the right people can actually find and hire you. And of course, like, subscribe, follow, review, whatever the platform lets you do. It helps more chefs find this and build their own version of freedom with food. I'm Louie, cheering you on from behind the scenes. Go feed people well and get paid what you're worth.